To demo the HUMAC program, you can use the HUMAC two ways. You can either pick a patient, pick a pattern, and run a protocol, or if you just want to get somebody going, which is what I usually do for a demo, I go to the dashboard. Once you click dashboard, it shows you all the different displays you can use with the HUMAC balance. The most popular is simply weight bearing. Have somebody stand on the machine, shoes off, click weight bearing, click go. This is my right, my left, or left, right, left, weight bearing, right. If I want to look at right, left, and fore, aft, I do weight bearing X, Y. Lean forward, lean back, right, left, and it should steady like that. So you might have the person do a squat. If you want to do weight shifting exercises, shift to the right, shift to the left, click weight shift. This lets you control the targets. If I press go, so I have a right side target and a left side target. So I go through the green, I look for the green. Each time I do it, I get a hit. If I go outside the line, I get a miss. You can adjust the targets, bring one side in if you just want them to work going to the right, okay? And you can make the boundaries tighter too, or wider, and you can actually rotate it. Those are kind of the three most popular displays. We have tests that you can do, such as the limits of stability test. There's a CTSIB test, but also for exercise and training, and testing, we like what's called stability. So stability is, can I move and stop, move and stop? The dots are at 4 degrees. My hold time is 5 seconds. I'm just going to make it 2 for the demo here. So what happens is, here's my dots. The first one's going to light up. I'm going to want to get on that dot and stay on it. And then I move to the next one and stay on it. So I move and freeze, or move and stabilize, and work my way all the way around. And what I end up with is a report that gives me percent time on target, which looks like preview. Hang tight. So there's my movement, and then there's my percent time on each target. Stability, next one's mobility. Can I move at a steady rate? Again, that's the angle, how much I have to lean. I press go, and then I wait to this thing, and I get up on this guy, and I hang on it. So this is going to give me a percent time. See how it's counting percent time on target? I'm just going to click cancel. The next one is stability envelope. Can I move to a particular point? So if I click stability envelope and go, what you tell the person to do after the timer gets done, I lean up the arrow as far as I can, and then I mark it. Then you have them lean up as far as they can. You mark it, you have them lean as far as they can. You go all the way around, and what you end up with is a picture which might be offset, preview, if they're having trouble leaning to the left. And this tells you the angle that they leaned and the cardinal heading. Close that, oops. There's also games like Breakout. Ski is kind of cool. Balance is the most popular. I can't do it with a video because it's not going to work. But before you start it, you have to set a range of motion. So that means I press the start button here. I lean forward, it measures an angle. I lean to the left, it measures an angle. I lean to the right, it measures an angle. I lean back, and it measures an angle. And then I press stop. And then I can press go, and that will actually start the balance game, which it looks like a wooden table with a ball on it. And it's a maze they have to work their way through. If you want to do a test, you would do patient. You'd pick the patient or put a new one in. You'd press test. Usually it's a bilateral test. There are all different types of tests in here. Most people do something like this one, the CTSIB. It's eyes opened, eyes closed. Click OK. And then you would do all sets, which would do this one with the eyes open and then this one with the eyes closed. I'm just going to do this one single set. So I don't have to really record my feet because it's going to automatically balance. So here's where you tell the person, stand up straight, cross your arms, click start. So this is going to go blank during the test, and it's going to go blank like that, and then that's going to count down in seconds. Cool. Then you do the other test if you wanted to by pressing single set. I'm all done. I'll click OK. It says I haven't done all the tests. I know that. Then if I want to see the test, I press preview. And what it should do is give me a nice little plot Come on, there we go. So that's the norm. That's what I did. That's the norm. There's no what I did here because I didn't do it, but that's why you see the blue, the green, the yellow, and the red. So the norm was 92%. I scored 98 with my eyes open, stable surface, so I passed. If I failed, it would be red. And if you go down here, it actually shows you where you were kind of hanging out. And you can do the other tests. They all work the same. So that's it for now. If you give me a call, I can work with you tonight. Good luck.